Hi, Capricorn. Judgment. All right. The Wheel. The Hermit. It could be, okay, so we got Capricorn, no, Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio here. We got Virgo here. This could be Sagittarius, but not really strongly suited. Two of Cups. Five of Wands. Three of Wands. All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. Where's the other? There we are. So, have you, okay, somebody coming forward? Oh, there it is, King of Pentacles. Just like what jumped in the beginning. Okay, so, are you, interesting. We got Virgo here twice. Is somebody coming after you? Is someone asking you to make a decision? Is this someone, have you been on your own and someone's coming back in? Like, have you been unto yourself and then someone's like, okay, I'm ready now? Or what's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about for? There we go. Oopsie. 10 of Wands. It says King of Pentacles about for Capricorn. King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. Yeah. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Nice. What's this Two of Cups about? Eight of Cups. What's this Five of Wands about? Interesting. I think this is someone not wanting to let you get away. Five of Wands. Yep. It's just Three of Wands. Somebody's not wanting this to end, and I think you're gonna have to. They're coming to you to asking you to either have a change of heart or to just keep an open mind. Don't decide yet. Just don't. You don't have to make a decision now, but I just don't want you to make a decision if it's going to be you're ending it. So if you're going to end it, then keep an open mind. But if you're ready to make a decision, okay. What's this Three of Wands for Capricorn? What's this Three of Wands for Capricorn? Queen of Cups. Okay. This is someone not wanting you to walk out the door. This is someone not wanting you to close the door on them. You are probably going back and forth thinking about this. For the Capricorns that I'm reading for, somebody is wanting things to, there's this sense of them wanting to give what they didn't give before, or they want the stability now that they didn't want then. This is somebody who's had a change of heart. This is someone that there's been like a reversal in how they feel. And you're going to be spending the majority of February deciding what you want to do about this situation. And this is about you doing what feels right. And also, is this someone that is going to be able to meet your needs? Are you going to get your needs met? For the Capricorns that I'm reading for, I don't think it's been easy thus far. I think there's been a lot of I don't want to say strife, but there's been a lot of ups and downs in this relationship, in this connection. And you've kind of gotten used to having to do things on your own because this person's been largely unavailable. It's been hit and miss, catch as catch can. This has not been steady. They want that now. So the things have changed, and they've hit this turning point, and they all of a sudden are like, okay, I want this now. All of a sudden this person is advocating instead of you. You've gotten used to kind of having to sequester and keep to yourself and take care of yourself and over here and this and that. And this person all of a sudden now is like, I want this connection back with you. I'm available, but I also want to reprioritize. So even when this business comes up again over here, that I'm not throwing you over here and doing this on my own. I want the focus to shift where this is not a priority so much as you and I are the priority. And because this is always, I think this person gets that whatever it is going to always happen. So realizing that whatever this is for your person is not going to go away, they're realizing, okay, well, I don't want to miss out on anything. So I'm tired of jumping when this situation over here says jump. It's always going to say jump. It's either got to not affect me anymore. I've got to change my perspective, blah, 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 blah. But I don't want to lose Capricorn. So this is them changing their perspective about the thing that says jump or do this or calling them away. They don't want to, because they're still going to have to some degree deal with it. It could be a health issue. It could be work. It could be extenuated circumstances with family. But I don't think they like that taking them away from you anymore. For some of you, this could be, well, I'll get to that in a minute. So this is someone realizing that the business, whatever's going on is always going to be there. And they're tired of prioritizing it over you. They want to prioritize you and put that into perspective now. Like their focus has shifted. They've kind of shifted gears. So this is them wanting to have the stability that you didn't have before with them. For some of you, this could also be your person has a change of heart. I don't know. I was going to say, it could be you walking away from them, but there's still, you two are still in communication though. I don't think this is you being alone and having a change of heart about this. Well, okay, wait a minute. Take that back. So, your person has a change of heart, and they're coming for you, basically. And they've got a lot to say. They've got a lot of explaining to do. They're not going to go away. They're not going to give up easily. There's two possibilities here, really, because it could be either you're all for it, or you're going to be like, you know what, I just don't know. Now I'm conflicted because we've been through it so much. I've gotten so used to being put on hold that I've become quite self-sufficient. And I don't know if I want to feel crowded by a relationship with this person. That's putting it in a nutshell. But this is, honestly, like this King of Pentacles with this Ace of Pentacles right here, that's a pretty solid position. It's somebody who's got a firm grasp on their own stability and the outlook for themselves. This may or may not be someone who's willing to make room in their life for someone else. And that feels like you've gotten so used to having to be by yourself or make your own decisions about things in connection with this person, but not in partnership, that you're kind of like, all of a sudden when they're coming in and they're coming for you and they're really wanting that connection and they've had a change of heart and they're going to do this and they're into it, and you're like, whoa, so whoa, I need some time to think. I need to, like, I'm thinking about all that we've been through and all that we're just, this has been a lot. And I want some time to think. I've had some time to think. But to have this, all this time, and then have someone come in like gangbusters and be wanting this and saying that and all, and you're like, whoa. This is someone who's had a change of heart. It's going to depend on what you want to do with it, though. Some of you might just kind of, I think Virgo is like this. Virgo or Aries, I can't remember. Some of you are not going to be sure what you want. Some of you are going to be slow to come around to this decision because there's going to be a lot you want to say too. Your person has a lot to say. Others of you are going to be like, yep, we can pick up right where we left off. I'm good. I'm good. But either way, there's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. And you need to do what you feel is right and what you feel will meet your needs. Because I think you're about done with putting your needs on the shelf or kind of just being like, well, okay, I'll just be over here waiting until somebody's ready. I think you're over that. I think you're done. For some of you, January has been quite the year already. So you're probably like, I don't want 11 more months of this. Yeah. So this is, I think you're going to want to take some time to think about what feels right for you as far as future choices with this person or by yourself. You're going to want some time to think about this and what feels right and where you are best met with your needs. Because for the Capricorns I'm reading for, you, when you're in a relationship, you're in it and you're committed and there's a partnership there. And after a while, it gets really old if you're not getting that back, because you don't do relationship lightly. So whether someone just isn't or they can't, either way, it starts to feel the same after a while. And the bottom line is your needs aren't getting met. And I think this is the month where you look at that and decide, okay, this feels really good that this person came back in and was like, look, I'm committed. Let's do this. Things have changed and I get it now. Is this going to be too little too late for you, Capricorn? Or are you just going to be like, yep, let's go for it? This is the month you're deciding. You know your person best and you know your situation, but you're going to be thinking about it. What's this wheel about? Somebody's situation has changed and either they're coming back in to say they're sorry, or things are as they should be now and there's a new normal that can be adjusted to, and let's talk about it, let's figure this out, things are different, I can do this now. Yeah, lots of explaining, but is it too late? Do you want this? Is there, because of a decision being made, this could be somebody waiting on a divorce to go through. I mean, we got justice and judgment here. This could be legal decisions affecting finally you two being able to be together, or it being too late to work things out. But your person especially is you've had a lot of time to think. Your person is going to have a lot to say. And I think after your person has a lot to say, you're going to want more time to think. And you're not going to, I don't know if you're going to want to jump into this very readily. I think you got used to the situation being the way it was. For the Capricorns I'm reading for, the type of situation you were in before, it kind of became the norm and you got used to it. And now your person's going, things have changed. I'm ready for the stability that we haven't had in a while or had before. We got this. And I think there's going to be an adjustment period. Like I think you'd be surprised at what the unexpected is here, is that you're not going to be into it like you thought you would. You're not going to be like, let's go, like up and running, let's do this, boom, let's move. You're going to want to take your time with this, because you're not going to be ready to just immediately move forward like you thought you would have been when this finally happened. You're not going to be into it like you thought you would have been. I think you're going to want a lot more time to adjust and to think about things than you thought you would, and that your person thought you would. I think your person thought you were going to hop to it and you'd be into this also, but you're not. This is because things have changed for your person, especially. You've been waiting for those changes. The changes are happening, and they're big changes, and they're changes that can set things in motion, set them free, set you free. I mean, and yet, what's unexpected is you wanting to take a lot more time to think about things, or just to kind of not have the immediacy to, take off and go and do stuff and make up for lost time. And I think it's because you're going to want to see if this feels right. The connection's there, but you've kind of been through it. It's been a lot to maintain it, and a lot of that fell on you. To be waiting, to be patient, and you're like, I just don't think I can do that again. I really need to think about because I don't make commitment lightly. So if I do it, that means I'm signing up for the possibility that all that could happen again, and I'd be duty bound or honor bound to withstand it. And I don't know if I want to. I love you, but I don't know if I want, All right. They're into it. The question is, are you, or and you'll answer that, you're going to be spending the month thinking about that. You're not going to be ready like you thought you were. And I think that's twofold, because I don't think you were expecting the changes to happen so quickly for you or your person, and I don't think you were expecting to want to think about it. I think you'd think that, boy, if this ever happened, it happened. And now you're like, I don't know, I need more time to think. That's for Capricorn. But your person's coming in hot. Oh, okay, set healthy boundaries. Well, yeah, right after I say your person's coming in hot, set healthy boundaries. Yeah, honestly, this needs to be about what you feel is right for you. Because the love is there. but are you going to get your needs met? Because after a while, that builds resentment. And that a love has to be nurtured. You know what I mean? You can't just... It feels pretty empty to wake up and choose something that doesn't choose you back every day. Just out of honor and duty, and then out of habit. I mean, so at some point, the practical part has to kick in. It's like, look, is this going to be reciprocal? Am I going to get my needs met? Is this going to be an enduring partnership? Can it withstand stuff like this? Is it going to be more partnership than it is going to be the outside stuff crashing into it? Like, are we going to have more of us than that? And are we going to work and invest in us? Or is all of us going to have to go to managing that, whatever that is? And that is possibly set healthy boundaries. This could very well be like you saying, okay, I want to be with you. I love you. Boundaries for us have to be that this only affects you so much, and then it's us time, because I can't keep doing to where this thing comes in, whatever this is, and then you go off and run in to handle it, and I'm sequestered over here, kind of just keeping the home fires burning and doing whatever. We need to have better boundaries. I need to have better boundaries because I need my needs met, and I don't want to be waiting for partnership. So if we're going to do this, we have to have like a new normal to where we are first. And this doesn't call you away from me anymore. Not like it did before. That's for Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles. So this right here is going to make or break. You're going to be deciding and setting. I feel like your person's going to have a lot of explaining. After you think, though, you're going to be the one to talk about the practicality of this. Like, look, we've been through a lot. What do we want to do from here forward? And this is what I want, and I have to, I don't want to do how we did before. I want like a new normal that's focused on stability and longevity for us. I don't want to have to endure like I did and yet wait. And because I've had a lot of time to think about us. And this is what I realized. It needs to be about you and I. And if we're going to do this, there's got to be some changes here. Because I don't want to keep waiting. This feels like someone waiting for someone to either get over something, to get a job transfer, to get through school, to get through some kind of treatment, for someone's paperwork or divorce or whatever to come through, like someone's in school. Someone's been waiting for someone to finish or handle something, and it's given them a lot of time to think. And they're finally like, okay, it's done. And you're like, wow, this can't happen again. Because, yeah. You know the because. What else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? Okay, so this is Hermit reversed. Ooh, Fool reversed. Okay. All right, so this is kind of like, I'm done thinking about this. We got to clear the air before this is going to be up and running. We got to talk about some things. I'm done thinking about this. I'm done being introspective about this. We need to talk. I got some things I want to say too. And I don't want this to be risky or foolhardy. I want to be very practical in this approach because we can't keep doing what we've been doing. It will destroy what we have eventually. Because I will be resentful that I've been taken advantage of, or you know what I mean? Yeah, you get it. So this is you needing to clear the air with your person, and I think that's why this whole month is spent you thinking about things and kind of not jumping and rushing into this, because you don't want to do anything foolhardy. You don't want to just rush in. You want to take your time and talking about things. No longer are you keeping this inside and thinking about things. You've thought about it enough. And you're not wanting to go against wisdom here and just rush into something. This is you wanting to take baby steps, talk about things, figure out a new approach, because you don't want to do what you've been doing. The interesting thing here, though, is that the love abides, But you're like, at this part or at this point, I can love you from afar because it's not worth what we've been through. I don't want to do that anymore. It's empty. So the love will abide, but the connection or partnership was in jeopardy. And now this person's like, okay, everything's cleared up. It can be about you and I. And you're like, wait a second. We got to talk. Got some things we need to reconfigure this. Okay. All right. Capricorn, I hope this was helpful.